Worst jail. Grottiest jail I've ever been in was Pentonville. What a shithole, mate. I mean, honestly, you think you're going to get TB just walking into one of the cells, yeah? It's disgusting. Yeah, an old Victorian jail should be knocked down, never will be. There's parts of it in there that are like, what they listed that you can't even knock down, like, just blow it up, destroy the lot. The cockroaches in there are unbelievable. I found this out in Pentonville. I was doing a I was cleaning up. I've spoke about I was an in bio cleaner in Pentonville before. I spoke about it on a previous video. You know, going to clean shit up, blood, someone commits suicide or cuts this or whatever. Anyway, there'd been a serious stabbing on G1 down where the nonces used to be, and it was a serious crime scene, so it'd been all taped off. I think someone had done a screw. I may be wrong. And it was all taped off for time. So say it was taped off for 2 weeks. Like, by the time I got in there to clean it, went down there, no light on there. When I opened the cell, it just stunk of copper, like that metal smell. Yeah, so you knew it was just cake with blood, and it just looked like the floor was moving everywhere, like a sea. Actually, that's what it was like, just everywhere. Turn on the light, and like insects, cockroaches, and all that shit. It don't really bother me, yeah. But there was fucking hundreds of them, all eating this blood, the congealed yellow blood, yeah, that was on the floor, eating it. And when I didn't know they did this, when the light come on and they, I don't know, when they see me, they'll play dead, jumps on their back, every single one of them. What the? They were playing dead, so they decided to kill them. And you can't stamp on them or nothing, because then you spread the little eggs about all over your shoe. So like wherever you're standing, you're just like producing a litter of cockroaches. You got to sweep them up, mate. It was disgusting. It was filth. I never knew they would jump on their back and play dead like a dog. They've also got extra long legs, so what you spray on the floor to kill other insects, they can just raise themselves above and walk. It's filth. I've seen rats in there. Ugh. I mean, my worst nightmare was waking up in the middle of the night, and I used to have to shut my window. Would be just seeing a rat's tail just come out and just going back out, just going back out. So imagine it had been in your cell while you was asleep. God knows what it'd been doing all over your face, just crawling out your cell. You see the tail just see rats in there, mate. I see rats in worm scrubs, mate. Oh, do you know, I see a rat in worm scrubs eating a burger that someone had chucked out of a window. Eating a burger, a hamburger, some dirty chucked out the window. She is saying that. Why do you want to sit with a greasy burger in your cell all night? Chucks it out the window. A rat, a cat. The jail had been. The governor had brought in loads of cats, yeah, to kill the rats. There was so much food that they were just. Everyone was chucking out the window. They just lived together, but the rats were massive. I mean, I'm holding the camera with my other hand, but these rats were the size of the. Listen, this rat was so big that the cat was looking at the burger and just sitting there waiting its turn until the rat had had its fill, fucked off, and then the cat come in. This is how big the rat was. The cat that was brought in to kill the rat waited till the rat had ate its fill of burger before it went out this bit. Well, the Scrubs was bad, but Pentonville was disgusting, mate. I'm saying I've walked into cells there, and you've had to like biohazard clean the whole cell, like, because it's just spit and phlegm and TB and Hep C riddled all over the wall. You know what I mean? And they give you what they say is clean sheets. That is like that you open it up when you've like your first one, because they always take a liberty with it. They always give you the shit, don't they? So you open it up and it's just like the size of two Rizlas anyway, where it's been ripped to shit and made into a million lines. Keiko with blood and ah, mate, I've gone in there before and got this. I don't even know what it was. This mad like scabies rash all over my skin from the towel they were giving me, man. You know, every like I've been in there a couple. Listen, you go in there, it's your own fault, innit? You've been nicked, but come on, you at least expect a clean towel and a clean set of boxes they get, mate. There were certain parts of that towel that were like that thick, like, with pigeon shit along it, like inside stairwells. But I've had to clean. Like, I've had to clean because I was a bio cleaner, so I know. So I'm telling the truth. That thick, that shit is potent, mate. Pigeon shit. You have listen. I've cleaned up a million shit ups, yeah, million. Blood up the walls, all four walls caked in shit where the person's painted it, ceiling, floor. So that's six. That's six surfaces really. But that pigeon shit, and I've gone in there just cleaned it, no mask on because of the heat and the sweat, and you just want to breathe. Well, it isn't fresh air, but you want to be cool and breathe air that isn't regurgitated for a mask. Yeah, so it's filth, right? That pigeon shit, man. I would like that turns into dust and it gets in your eyes. Imagine that you're cleaning it and it's going into dust. Like, oh, I've literally got a biohazard suit on, goggles, breathing apparatus, more than just a mask. I've got like an oxygen tank on, which I would never wear in a shit up. I would never wear that in a shit up because I'd rather because that shit makes you pass out through lack of oxygen. It's an oxygen mask and it's not giving you enough oxygen, so you pass out. So you either you know smell the shit and that's it, or wear the mask and face plant in the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but this pigeon shit, man, is unbelievable, and the diseases it has is unreal. And don't forget, I'm talking about inside. Like inside the stairwells, you know, like on the side of the wings where the screws are just only have access to go up the stairs and it'll lead like from the ones to the threes or whatever. This is the screw stairwell. How many years have they not cleaned it? I mean, a geezer committed suicide in Pentonville before. Some old timer hung himself. Got a Dear John letter, and this obviously it was a crime scene for a while. Once he's gone, fair enough, isn't it? But they just left his cell padlocked off for months for nothing. People was complaining that I was on the landing. I was along the same landing. It was on G Wing. It was big old thing. Like it was actually down one end of the landing. I was all the way down the other. But that doesn't matter. People complaining, saying it's disgusting. Like you let even like there was like a neck brace in there, a back brace in there, fucking an empty drip bag in there. The geezer had hung himself, so he'd obviously pissed and shit himself, and they just left it in there. This was for months, and it wasn't even a crime scene, and it wasn't a priority to have it cleaned. It tells you everything you need to know. Pentonville is a shithole. Scrubs weren't far behind. With them rats, they were everywhere, everywhere. There was not a day went by you did not see a rat. And don't forget, Pentonville was worse than this. And you did see rats every day in Pentonville. Pentonville was worse than this. And I see rats every day in Scrubs. It is not worth it, is it? Committing crime and living that far out, like, you know what I mean? 6 foot away from a rat, looking out the place where you basically live and watching a rat share a hamburger with a cat. cram definitely ain't worth it. Anyway, hit the subscribe and we'll talk soon. Adios.